We touched down with the conversation around stablecoin and how it can help in payments. Joining me for more on this, I have Solomon Amunde, crypto analyst. Thank you, Solomon, for joining me today.
Thank you.
Well, I see the network is upbeat that stablecoins and digital payment infrastructure could help achieve, faster, cheaper, and more inclusive payment systems. I'd like you to speak to this.
Yeah, I totally agree with African Stablecoin Network on their stance about the fact that stablecoins can help our financial system to achieve a whole lot and to unlock more liquidity in the market. We already have seen what stablecoin has been able to achieve in our finance system in the last about, should I say, almost 8 years or thereabouts, because stablecoins have been around since 2018. And they have been very huge in terms of onboarding people to cryptocurrencies and blockchain technology in Nigeria. One of the aspects of crypto that we use the most on a daily basis in Nigeria is stablecoins. You have most youths transacting and dealing with stablecoins. You have some persons also using stablecoins as a means of access to the US dollar. Some persons also save with stablecoins. Some persons use it for cross-border payments. And most persons in diaspora use it for remittances and sending funds to fund projects that they are doing in Nigeria. So it's been really, really huge. Now, imagine how big this can get when we get like government backing and we have a clear regulatory framework that can be used to push the adoption of stablecoins. Imagine when the banks show complete support of the stablecoins, then there'll be a whole lot of liquidity that will be unlocked. And it becomes easier for people to be able to move funds, cross-border payments in a very legal way. Right now, it's more of startups that are pushing the startups that are founded by Nigerians, either those in diaspora or those in Nigeria here, that are helping facilitate most of these payments. The government hasn't necessarily supported or endorsed it. We haven't seen banks doing their very best to assist. So if we can have that clear framework, even if it's just for stablecoins, I strongly believe it will go a very long way to be able to unlock more liquidity and also onboard more of the unbanked to our financial system.
Right, when you talk about this, one remembers that so many times we've seen regulators talk about their support for this and how that they are working out regulations. And the question would be, why is it taking so long? And apart from that, maybe the concern is just, some of the challenges that surround this sort of assets. What do you think will be the way out moving forward? We need to mitigate these risks. And on the other hand, the regulator is taking time. We've been having this conversation for a while now, and the regulation and everything is still not out. So how do we balance all these?
Okay, I think we've made progress. Now, why I'm saying that is because currently we have a Nigerian stablecoin. We have the CNGN, which is Naira stablecoin, which has been functional for over a year. If I'm not mistaken, it's been functional for over a year. And it's actually backed by CBN. They have reserves in certain banks that is actually being monitored. So I would say there is progress. For we to have a Naira stablecoin known as CNGN, we've made progress. So I'll give it up to them. Kudos for that. Now, for the overall regulation, I would say it has to do more with KYC, and it has to do with understanding the different areas that these stablecoins come from, being able to track them so that there will be some form of accountability. I would say that's one of the biggest hurdles that they are facing. Then I think another issue would be, I think they are trying to come up with a framework that would also serve to regulate the entire crypto and blockchain space. So it makes it a bit dicey when you're trying to factor in other cryptocurrencies and other tech stack and the blockchain space with stablecoins. So if they are to bring a system, a framework that regulates just stablecoins, I think it will be way faster for stablecoins, be it CNGN, be it USDT or USDC or any other. It makes things more clearly defined and it makes things faster. So I think that's the challenge, basically.
All right, Solomon Amunde, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us today.
Thank you very much.